Right, good evening everybody. As you know, I always like to introduce you and run you into the new Parsha. We've talked about many things. We've been through a long thing of which I'm going to quickly repeat. Bahar, basically it's letting your land lie fallow so you learn to trust in God. And this theme runs through the entire Torah. And then we learned how to train our minds, and everything's like positive. Do the good thing. Be kind. Help each other. Be caring to your fellow Jew, etc., etc. All these points come out again and again. And the last two parashot are very, very interesting, because what happens is that we have the spies who come back with a bad report about Israel. And what's the Torah suddenly doing? And it's taking it from the other side. It's telling you, don't follow these kind of things. Don't fall into the trap of following bad leads. Don't follow people who you shouldn't hang around with. And the next parsha, Korach, was like the ultimate of this, because he certainly didn't learn the lesson. He led 250 decent people on a political path that led to their demise. And he and Dasan and Aviram and their families were swallowed by the earth. These are very strange concepts, and Hashem only performs a miracle under very special circumstances. There was a time why he did this in the time of Moshe Rabbeinu, that it should really come through. And from all these parshas that we've been with, doing the positive and the good and being kind, leading up to what not to do, we come to Chukat. There are different kinds of laws in the Torah, and nothing is meaningless in the Torah. Nothing that is written in the Torah is meaningless. It's a way of tapping into Hashem's intelligence, for a way of putting it. The only way we can truly do this is with Torah. So if we don't understand something, it doesn't mean much, because the fact that we don't understand doesn't mean that it isn't so. I was telling you there's different types of laws. One is Eidut, which is basically testimonies, like Shabbos, Yom Tovim, etc., Sukkot, Pesach, Tefillin, Tzitzis. These are all Eidut, testimonies. The second type of law is Mishpatim, which is civil law. And they're very definite ones, and they have the most beautiful ways of being put into action, stopping the bad tendencies in human beings. It's against murder, it's against thieving. Robbery is a very bad thing. It's against anything that you shouldn't do, or everything that you should do. That's Mishpatim. Now this week's Parsha, Chukat, is about a chok. Chukim are divine ordinances. Divine ordinances